Welcome to the physics class. In the last class, you learned about the lightning and what are the different effects of lightning and what is meant by a thunderstorm and what are the different points we remember when we hear a thunderstorm. And in today's class, we are focusing on the another natural disaster called earthquake. And in today's class, we are going to discuss what is an earthquake, what is the cause of this earthquake, and what we want to do to minimize its effects, and how it is causing in different areas. Okay, and what is the device used to measure? The scientists use a special device to measure the strength of the earthquake. And what is the device? And how do they use, what is its design, and how do they use the device to find the intensity of the earthquake? Okay, earthquake is a natural disaster. It is nothing but the shaking of earth from inside. It lasts for a very short time, but it can cause great loss to the people and property. And the earthquake is caused due to the shaking or trembling of earth crust, or a special type of waves can generate inside the earth and it can come in different directions from the earth center or from a particular region called epicenter, and that can move in all the different directions, and that can reach to the outermost layer of the earth or earth crust, and it can produce great damage to the buildings, dams, etc., and even the life of the people. And before going to the cause of earthquake, let me discuss what are the different layers of earth. Earth is having 3 different layers, and look at the board to see the different effects. And this is the structure of the earth. It is having 3 different layers, and the outermost layer is called the crust. This is the outermost layer of the earth, and just down to that, or the center layer, is called mantle, and the innermost layer is called core. So this is the outermost core, outer layer of the core, and this is the inner core. So these are the 2 layers of the core. So this is the internal part, or this is the internal layer, and it is having outer layer and inner layer. That layer is called core, inner core and outer core. Then comes mantle. Mantle is the middle portion, and the outermost part is called crust. Or crust, mantle and core are the 3 different layers of the earth. And here, earth is not in one piece. As you see in this picture, this is not a single piece, and this is made up of different fragments or different pieces. Earth is made up of different pieces. All the different layers are made of different pieces, and each piece is called a fragment. Each part of the small piece of the earth is called fragments. So crust is made up of some fragments, then mantle is made up of some fragments, or the center core is also made up of some fragments. Clear? And these fragments consists of some plates, and these all plates are in motion. Earth is moving, so all the time all these fragments are in motion, or all the plates are in motion. So when the plates move, what happens is the plates can collide each other, or they can overlap each other. Clear? And they can rub each other. So due to the rubbing of the plates of the earth, it can set up some waves from the earth, and that waves can be easily travel from the interior to outer crust. Clear? And these type of waves are called seismic waves. So seismic waves can be generated inside the earth and it can be traveled in all the different directions, and when it reaches the crust, it can make the earth to tremble. Okay, this trembling is called, or this is the disturbance. It is nothing but a disturbance from the inside of the earth, and this disturbance we call as what? Earthquake. That is, earthquake occur all the time all over the earth, but they are not even noticed. Only the major earthquake, which are very less frequent, and they can cause immense damage to buildings, bridges, dams, and people. They can be great loss to the people, life and property. Earthquake can cause floods, landslides, and tsunamis. A major tsunami occurred in the Indian Ocean on 26th December 2004, and it was a very major earthquake that destroyed very huge or the people suffered huge losses of their property and life, and that is a major earthquake. After that, in 2000 before that, in 2001 in Gujarat Bhuj, there was another major earthquake happened or occurred, and that can also cause great damage to the property and the loss, and effects of this earthquake was very, very huge. Okay, and this is the reason. So this about shaking of earth or shaking of different plates of the earth is called earthquake. The earthquake is really a disturbance coming from the interior of the earth, and in the form of seismic waves, the waves can generate and travel in all the directions, and when it reaches the crust of the earth start trembling, and that can cause different damages. Okay, children, and the scientists use a special machine or a special device used to measure how much strong an earthquake is or it was. Okay, so we cannot predict, or any meteorological department, they are not even predict the occurrence of this earthquake in advance. Clear? So they cannot predict when the next earthquake occur. It is happened magically, so they cannot predict it before. Okay, so we can use or the scientist or meteorological department is using a special machine to find out the strength of this, not the occurrence, but to find the strength of the earthquake, if one earthquake occurred or after one earthquake occurred. And that device is called a seismograph. Seismograph is a device used to measure the strength of the earthquake, whether it is from 0 to 10. So these measurements will be there in the device, and if it is 7, we can say that is a moderate earthquake. If it is 9 point something or 10, that is a major earthquake. If it is 2, 3, so depending on the value of this earthquake, we can find. And this is a scale is fitted. We call that as a Richter scale. This scale will give you the reading of the earthquake. And seismograph, let me show you the device. This is the device called seismograph. Okay, this device is called seismograph. This is the graph, or with the help of this device itself can plot a graph. Okay, this device consists of a long metal rod. This is a long metal rod, a vibrating rod, and a pendulum is suspended from the vibrating rod. So that is fixed with a rigid support. This is the support for fixing this vibrating rod and the pendulum. So normally this is capable to vibrate. This metal rod as well as the pendulum can vibrate when a small shivering occurs or trembling occurs. This vibrating rod start vibrating. The pendulum attached to the rod also start vibrating. So when an earthquake occur, what happens? This rod start vibrating, or rod and the pendulum both start vibrating. Okay, and at the bottom of the pendulum a small pen is fixed, and down to that there is another rotating drum, and when the metal rod vibrates, the pen start marking, or pen start marking on the paper round over the rotating drum. So it can plot a graph like this. When the rod start vibrating, it can draw a map like this. Okay, so with the help of this, whenever the pendule or the pen of this instrument start writing something or drawing something, or from this drawing we can assess that there was a small shaking from the interior, and with the help of the Richter scale we can find out the magnitude of the earthquake, whether it is 0 or very less. 0 means no shaking, no, very less shaking. 2, 3, 4, like that it can go on, and it depends on the strength. If it is very huge type, or it is very high magnitude, means that will give the reading 9, 9.5, 10, like that. 10 is the maximum reading on the Richter scale, that indicates the strength is maximum of an earthquake. Okay, so these are the details, and now what you want to do is what are the different protection against earthquake? How can we protect ourselves, and how can we protect our buildings from damage during an earthquake? So you should go through these points. So I'll read just the important points. So we should have a special design for the buildings and different houses to protect the houses from the damage whenever the major tremors comes out of the center of the earth. So we should make, or the design of the houses and building should be in a special way. It will cause less damage to the building. So in the design we should be very careful to design a building and the houses, so that it cannot produce very less damage during even with the shaking of the earth. Okay, and we should consult qualified architects and structural engineers, and we are advisable to make the structure by consulting the authorized persons, or architect and the designers. Then in highly seismic areas we use mud and or timber is better than using heavy construction material. Keep roofs as light as possible, so that we can because of making the structure like this, when it falls it will cause very less damage if it is not so heavy. Okay, and if it is better to fix cupboards, shelves, etc. to the walls, so that they do not fall easily. And be careful where you hang wall clocks, photo frames, water heaters, etc., because due to the shaking, these all may fall down. So we should be very careful in placing all these things inside our homes and inside any building. Okay, and we should have some arrangement for put off the fire, since due to this some buildings may catch fire, and it is necessary that all the buildings should have some safety devices to put off the fire, or fire extinguishers should be used inside all the big buildings and buildings. Okay, and if you are at home, take shelter under a table and stay there till the shaking stops. So this shaking will last for a very few seconds. So wherever you are, you should take shelter under a table, or till the shaking is over, and stay away from the tall and heavy objects that may fall on you. So you should not stay nearby any heavy objects or any tall objects. Okay, if you are in bed, do not get up. Protect your head with a pillow. So if you are on the bed, you can protect your head with a pillow. And if you are outdoors, if you are somewhere outside, find a clear spot away from buildings, trees and overhead power lines. Drop to the ground. So there will be chances to fall all the things on your head that can disturb you totally. So it can cause death. So you should protect yourself and you should stay far away from these trees and heavy buildings. Okay. And if you are in a car or a bus, do not come out. Ask the driver to drive slowly to a clear spot. You can reach immediately to a clear spot and do not come out till the trimos stops. Okay, so these are the different things to keep in your mind when a tremors come or even a small shaking occurs. Okay, so in this with this we completed this lesson. So children, now you can read from the page number 191. So here, what is an earthquake? What are the different causes of earthquake? What are the different layers of the earthquake? And this is the structure of the earth. Okay, it consists of crust, mantle, then two inner part, that is outer core and inner core. All the four things are labeled in it. In the notebook, you should draw the structure of the earth with all the four different layers. Okay, and you write what is meant by a Richter scale, what is meant by a seismograph, and you draw the picture of the seismograph and you just write a 4 or 5 sentences on the seismograph. This is a device used to find out the intensity of the earthquake. It consists of a vibrating rod and a pendulum, and a pen is also attached with that. Whenever the tremors occurs or the trembling occurs, the pen start marking or start drawing something on this paper. From the drawings, we cannot find out from the drawings, but the persons who are in touch with these type of things, or some scientists, or the people who are working in the meteorological department, or some scientists, they can find out, they can rectify the drawings and they can predict about the intensity of the earthquake from the map. Okay, so this is a special device. So you read all these pages till 195, page number 195, and 2-3 times you read the pages from 191 to 195, and after that you can do today's activity that will be uploaded very soon in the MST. Okay children, thank you very much.